Angel Reese did what everybody expected Angel Reese to do.
Angel Reese is bringing back a legendary shoe. It's been reported that May 1st, the Angel Reese Shaq Gnosis shoes is dropping. If you're a 90s baby, you know how important these sneakers were. These were the shoes Shaq was wearing when he used to play like Giannis. From what I'm hearing, Angel Reese is dropping a whole capsule that includes these shoes, these as well, and also these runners.
Picture this. Reebok walks into 2025 like a movie studio announcing its comeback sequel, betting everything on Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie turned WNBA star, to resurrect their brand from the sneaker graveyard. They hyped this thing like it was going to be the next Air Jordan meets Beyonce World Tour. Every teaser screamed, historic moment incoming. Every post made it look like this sneaker was about to heal the economy and fix your jump shot. But when launch day hit, the buzz went silent faster than a dead phone battery. Instead of a victory parade, they got a ghost town. Reebok expected a cultural earthquake. What they got was a Titanic of sneaker drops, big, expensive, and sinking in real time. Executives went from confident smiles to cold sweats overnight, watching their slam dunk investment become the world's priciest meme.
Angel Wings, you say? Angel Wings? Hey, I think we got the official picks now. Reebok has officially gave us information regarding that heat Angel was wearing yesterday. Well, it's on. Officially, these are going to be dubbed the Me Bounds, which I ain't mad at it. They gotta send some over to Teague and them though. You gotta send some. I'll move out the way for y'all. But I know what colorway I'm getting. Forget them white ones. I need me 2 pairs of these. One for me, and one for my little sis. I gotta make sure she clean on the court. Let's go ahead and get y'all another image. I'm gonna get out the way so I can get y'all screenshots in. But the word on the street is that upper is based off of Angel Wings. That makes this joint 10 times much. Clean.
Reebok hadn't had a real hit in decades. Nike and Adidas had turned sneaker culture into an empire, while Reebok was somewhere in the background whispering, "Remember us?" So they needed a savior. Enter Angel Reese. Bold, confident, unfiltered, and camera-ready. She had swagger, star power, and a viral presence every brand dreams of. Reebok saw her and thought, this is it, our golden ticket. They rolled out the red carpet, poured millions into marketing, and acted like this partnership was about to save sneaker culture itself. But here's the kicker. Reebok didn't realize that star power without cultural credibility is like trying to win a race with no engine. They went all in like gamblers on their last chip, and when the dice landed, the only thing they rolled was embarrassment. What was supposed to be a fresh start turned into a cautionary tale told in PowerPoint meetings everywhere.
The amount of aura that it takes to go ahead and premiere your signature shoe on the cover of 2K, a lot of people were complaining about the fact that she's on 2K too, but I feel like a lot of those people, again, didn't understand the vision. I'm a person that has said for a long time too, she's the best player in the sky. If you actually watch, you can see, and that a lot of people compared her to Rodman. That was terrible because she always had the vision. She always had a lot of scoring ability too. So we're seeing that come into fruition. It's been an awesome week for her. I will say though, Reebok
7 straight doubles too. Like she ain't playing.
From the outside, it looked unstoppable. Massive ads, billboard takeovers, commercials featuring slow motion dunks and motivational speeches, Instagram captions that screamed game changer. They weren't selling sneakers. They were selling salvation. Every detail looked like it came straight from a Hollywood trailer. But when people finally saw the shoe, the reaction was instant disappointment. It was a kind of letdown that makes you question the hype machine entirely. Sneakerheads expected innovation. They got imitation. The sneaker revolution Reebok promised never showed up. Instead of lines outside stores, there were crickets online. Fans in Storma Market. They scrolled past in silence. Reebok thought they built a cultural reset. Turns out, they built an expensive reminder that marketing can't save mediocrity.
There's a clip of you, like, losing your shoe, trying to put it back on in game. A guard goes to the bucket. You push the guard, look at the guard and be like, get that the out of there. Fire clip. Intense as hell. Was it worth the check?
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Yeah.
I think the game was pretty close. That was a close game. And if I had took that playoff, we could have lost that game. I told the ref, like, hold on, 1 second. She didn't want to wait, so that was what it was.
Hey, your 90s idols would have been very proud of that.
Let's talk design, because that's where things fell apart. The shoe looked less like a performance sneaker and more like something your gym teacher might wear after retirement. It had the sole of a clearance rack and the energy of a leftover prototype from 2007. Reviewers dragged it across the internet. Comfort? Stiff. Design? Confused. Price? Outrageous. Social media exploded with jokes. One meme said the shoe looked like a hospital slipper with laces. Another called it a sneaker designed by a committee of dads. The hits kept coming. Sneaker YouTubers roasted it like it was open mic night. Instead of an elite basketball shoe, Reebok delivered what fans called the official footwear of disappointment. That's when the narrative flipped. What was supposed to make headlines for performance now made them for comedy.
Well, there we have it. Someone went ahead and leaked the Angel Reese ones. They getting fired. Yeah, they leaked them. Some boy named Kenneth leaked them. That's his name. Some boy named Kenneth. But I must say, they look a lot like the Reebok Engine Ace, which I understand. She touched some bad boys out for years. I want this for that shoe. I like it. But nah, these hard. When she said that she want her shoes worn with jeans, she want them worn like everybody wear Jordans, I was like, okay, in my brain, the white was not going to work. The white and black was not going to work. The purple black was not going to work. But the pink ones, this might work. I can see everybody throwing some baggy cargos with this. 4/4 length cargos.
And the timing couldn't have been worse. The sneaker game in 2025 is ultra competitive. It's about authenticity, heritage, and connection, not corporate buzzwords. Reebok dumped its reputation into one giant bet and discovered the basket had a massive hole. Instead of their Air Jordan moment, they got a front row seat to their own downfall. Every major sneaker brand has built decades of credibility. But Reebok tried to skip the line. They wanted to buy relevance with one deal, not earn it. Fans noticed. The whole rollout reeked of desperation, like a midlife crisis disguised as innovation. The worst part? Angel Reese didn't deserve this. She brought energy and personality. But Reebok turned her into the face of a brand implosion. They learned the hard way that charisma sells headlines, not sneakers.
Speaking of Angel Reese, today we're reviewing the Reebok Engine A, the same version that we first saw Angel Reese play in. These released on February 13th for a retail price of $120 US. This ERS technology, or energy return system, felt like a great support system to play in. They're super plush on foot. And honestly, no disrespect to Reebok, but I was pleasantly surprised at how bouncy the cushioning was. Dark gray, translucent rubber here on the outsole. I appreciate that it's a little bit sticky when you first dig your fingers into it.
From day one, the rollout fell off. It was too loud, too polished, too artificial. Flashy ads and influencer endorsements flooded every corner of social media, but the vibe was excitement. It was secondhand embarrassment. Half the influencers promoting the shoe probably thought Reebok was a new energy drink. The campaign screamed committee project. No heart, no authenticity, just a checklist of marketing trends. Fans saw through it instantly. Sneakerheads don't follow hype, they follow culture. And nothing about this drop felt cultural. The design looked outdated. The branding screamed corporate try-hard, and the product couldn't back up the promises. By launch week, people weren't asking where to buy them. They were asking where to laugh about them. The revolution had become a running joke before it even started.
To this, Angel, I rock with you. But Angel Reese, she talking about something. Just like how they wear Jordans everywhere, I want people to wear the Angel Reese ones everywhere. Oh, I don't know if we're wearing them everywhere. But she also said Reebok is back. People are going to be wearing Reebok everywhere. I think it's going to be wearing Reebok. But them Angel Reese ones, off the court, I don't know. I get it. These is valid on court. They look good. They do. Them Angel Reese ones, I can't call them AR ones. I can't disrespect Austin Reeves. The Angel Reese ones do look valid, bro. The Angel Reese design is cool. But I don't know how they're going to go with some jeans.
Inside Reebok HQ, chaos erupted. Execs who'd been celebrating pre-orders now looked like they'd seen a ghost. Marketing leads started throwing around words like pivot strategy and post-launch optimization, which is corporate talk for we're doomed. They had built this campaign to dominate headlines, and it did, but for all the wrong reasons. The memes were ruthless. Sneaker accounts made parodies, late-night hosts joked about it, and YouTubers used it as free content. And the worst part? Reebok had no way to stop the bleeding. Because once sneaker culture decides you're fake, it's over. Authenticity isn't a PR term. It's earned. Reebok wanted engineer cool in a lab, but sneakerheads could smell the artificial ingredients from a mile away. The internet feasted, and Reebok learned that once you're the punchline, there's no PR team on earth that can save you.
Dwight Sports Reporters. Well, in case you do not know, the unrivaled 3x3 Women's Basketball League starts today, and I know so many of you are just really fired up and excited. The return of Angel Reese to a basketball court. I was looking at the schedule. The whole broadcast is an hour long. Is that what I'm supposed to take out of this schedule? I don't get it. They're going to play the whole game, the whole broadcast, the whole 9 yards, because they got back-to-back games literally starting an hour apart on the same network.
The truth about sneaker culture is brutal. Once you lose cool points, they're gone for good. You can bounce back from poor sales, but not from being labeled corny. Reebok's Angel Reese sneaker wasn't just ignored. It was ridiculed. Fans didn't just reject the shoe, they rejected the message. Because sneakers aren't just fabric and rubber. They're status, history, identity. When you lace up Jordans, you feel like greatness. When you wear Cobes, you feel legacy. But when you looked at the Angel Reese Reeboks, you didn't feel anything. That's the problem. Angel's still early in her career, still building her story. Reebok tried to sell her as an icon before she'd written her legend. That's not her fault. That's corporate impatience. And sneaker culture doesn't forgive brands that try to rush authenticity.
Angel Reese and Reebok just dropped a player-exclusive colorway of Reebok's new basketball shoe specifically designed by Angel Reese with her new logo on it, and they might be onto something here. So the shoe is called the Engine A, which is Reebok's newest basketball shoe that I think looks really good. It costs $120, is out in a bunch of colorways, and already being worn by Reebok's top athletes. Now this pair is themed around Angel Reese with her new logo on the tongue that was just debuted a few days ago, and acts as a teaser for her debut signature shoe with Reebok that's expected to drop early next year.
Here's where it really fell apart. Reebok misunderstood their own audience. Sneakerheads aren't just customers, they're storytellers. They don't line up for shoes, they line up for meaning. When Nike releases a shoe, it's backed by heritage. When Adidas drops something new, there's a cultural bridge connecting the product to music, fashion, or sport. Reebok came in swinging with marketing buzzwords and hollow hype. It was all smoke, no soul. The brand acted like nostalgia alone could sell sneakers in 2025, as if mentioning Allen Iverson's name would magically make people care again. Instead, consumers scrolled past and asked, "Cool, but what's Nike dropping next week?" Reebok wasn't even competing. They were playing a different, outdated game while everyone else had already moved on.
Angel Reese wanted her signature shoes to cost $1,000. Yeah, I said that. $1,000. That ain't the best part. Pay Reebok. Who in their right mind paying $1,000 for some damn Reebok? I understand for the people in the back. Know your worth. But you also got to know what you ain't worth. And it ain't no damn $1,000 for no goddamn Reeboks. I mean, you got LeBron James. The best to do it. In this generation anyway. Probably yours too. His damn shoes ain't even $1,000.
Then came the backlash. The internet unleashed a full force of its sarcasm. Twitter threads, TikTok roast, meme compilations. It was carnage. People compared the shoes to orthopedic trainers, budget gym shoes, and even bowling alley rentals. Influencers paid to promote them looked miserable, smiling to the pain like contestants in a commercial audition gone wrong. And then came the price tag. $150 for something fans said looked like discount hospital footwear. The audacity was unbelievable. Reebok priced a shoe like it was a legacy piece, not a risky experiment. Consumers weren't fooled. They looked at the shoe, looked at the hype, and said, "You're charging Jordan money for PE class design." That was the moment the entire project flatlined. Because you can't sell premium prices for a product that screams mediocrity.
After Angel Reese officially debuted her first signature shoe, more colorways have begun to surface. And what is astounding is that people are already heated over the Reebok Angel Reese 1 more than 6 months before it is released. Haters are already having a field day while her supporters are vigorously defending her as they wait to score a pair of the shoe. There's a reason for it.
When the dust settled, Reebok's illusion shattered. The numbers came in, and they were devastating. Stores couldn't move stock. Online sales tanked. Retailers quietly canceled reorders. The once ambitious campaign turned into an internal nightmare. Behind closed doors, executives scrambled to spin the narrative. They blamed timing, competition, even online negativity. But the truth was obvious. Reebok had lost touch. They confused noise with relevance. They thought a viral moment was the same as cultural influence. And once the sneaker world labeled them out of touch, there was no saving it. This flop wasn't just about one shoe. It was the brand's identity being publicly dismantled, one meme at a time.
6 straight double-doubles, hooping on the court, and dropping your signature shoe. Hey, Angel in her bag. Angel's in her bag. For those that don't know, Angel Reese had a sneak peek of her signature shoe that is coming out very, very soon, making her the 4th active WNBA player to have a signature shoe at this time. 2nd woman to ever have a Reebok signature shoe, so doing her biggest one.
For Angel Reese, this was a reality check, not a career killer, but a cringeworthy chapter. Her talent is undeniable. Her following is strong, but she's still early in her legacy. And Reebok's misfire just put her in an awkward spotlight. The brand thought her personality could carry the entire comeback, but instead, it exposed how far Reebok has drifted from sneaker culture's heartbeat. They tried to shortcut relevance with marketing slogans instead of innovation. Angel will bounce back easily. Her game speaks louder than any flop. But Reebok, they've got an identity crisis. They wanted to walk back into the room like legends. Instead, they tripped over their own laces. This wasn't a sneaker launch. It was a comedy disguised as a comeback. And the only thing more expensive than the shoes was the lesson they learned.